Yo, what's up guys? First of all, the reason I wanted to make this video is because I've gotten a lot of comments just saying, bro, you just have like great genetics and you've always been big and you just don't understand how it is for someone else that can't gain size. What I think is genetics are important and they can make or break certain things and kind of give you somewhat of a ceiling in regards to just, how big you can get and how your certain body part is going to look. Having said that, it still shouldn't prevent you from trying to strive to make your body the best it possibly can be. For instance, I have a couple friends that are really wanting to bulk up, right? But they have these super fast metabolisms, and I constantly tell them, dude, I know that you think you eat a lot and you think you're eating enough, but until you actually write it down and really be able to see how many calories you're taking in, I guarantee you will find that you're not eating enough to actually grow. And even if you are eating enough, it's probably only able to maintain just because you have such a fast metabolism. But they still won't do it. They still just are like, no, I eat enough and I can't possibly eat more. It's like, well, there's two sides to it. You have someone like me who can easily put down 5,000 calories in a day. I can put on weight really pretty easily, and that's including muscle and fat, just depending on how I eat and how big my caloric surplus is. But then you have their side where they can stay really lean, and some of them are still like leaner than I'm trying to get to, and it's frustrating because I eat so cleanly, and don't get me wrong, I'm seeing great results, but it's just if they did the same thing I did, it would just happen with them much faster. And some of these guys I'm talking about just eat fast food all day, and they're still just like below 10% body fat. But so there's both sides. There's advantages to having both body types. So the main thing is that yes, genetics play a huge role in things, but don't just attribute someone's achievement to just purely genetics. In my case, if you go back and you look at the transformation video that me and Sven made, and I'll be making another one in July because that'll mark my year point, you'll notice, when I was younger and then previously in the prior year before July, before I started working out, I was overweight then, and then when I was a kid, I was skinny. I was just your regular average skinny kid. But once I started working out, then I noticed what my genetic gifts were and what my genetic disadvantages are. By the way, I work all body parts the same amount. When I worked out when I was younger in like high school, I definitely focused more on like arms, chest, that type of thing. So that still shows through a little bit, but I can still like see what grows faster on me and what tends to not respond as well for training. And that's arms and shoulders for me, for sure. I guess shoulder, part of your arm, whatever. But we'll just break it down to biceps, triceps, shoulders, forearms. Definitely an advantage for me. My chest is okay, but it probably should be definitely brought up in proportion to my arms. My legs, I work the hell out of my legs. My quads have seen some pretty good results. My hamstrings just seem to be non-existent. Glutes, non-existent. And calves are really hard, just especially genetics definitely play a huge role in calves. Some people are just have bad genetics, and that I'm one of them. And then my back is just all right. It's kind of in the middle. So I have things that grow easy, and then I have things that don't. I'm sure you guys have similar things that you're going through. Maybe your chest is not up to par, but you're working it out just as hard as everything else, or your back or whatnot. That's just kind of like how it goes, and you got to push through that and find out what works and find out how your body's going to respond. But the main reason I wanted to make this video is just, please, although you should realize that genetics do play a role, it's not like a make or break thing as far as you being able to grow. Don't look at someone else and just be like, you just are purely blessed with good genetics and you don't even have to work for it. Because I've worked very hard to get to where I'm at to date. And I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this video have too, and have heard the same argument, oh, you just have good genetics and you're just lucky. It's yes and no, but I'd say mostly no. So that's just my take on it, but let me know what you guys think.